Right. Good morning. It's a Monday. Let's go. Right. Last week, I'm not gonna lie, was a bit of a flop. All the mileage I was supposed to complete, I didn't actually complete last week. But okay, the pollen count, everything count was just like crazy to the point where it had me in a chokehold. Last week's pollen was super pollen count. It was ridiculously high, and where we actually live, we're surrounded by fields, and that even makes it worse. But anyway, today's a new day, as was a new week. That's for sure. That being said, so today's session, I went more for like a zone 2 type of session today. So I tried to keep my heart rate below 150 throughout my run, which is about 3 miles if I'm correct. I need to post my Strava link on this underneath this video so you guys can follow me along, or we can follow each other. After last week's little no training, I decided to opt for more of an active recovery week by implementing zone 2 over the course of the entire week. So all my runs, all my swims were based around zone 2 training. Now, zone 2 training sounds easy, but it is, I would say it's pretty difficult, because difficult in the sense that you will need to run at a hell of a lot slower pace than you would normally run or swim or do any form of aerobic training. And with the overall aim of being in zone 2 is to make sure my heart rate stays between 60 and 70% beat per minute beeps. Now, during my first session of zone 2 today, I've done my 3 miler today, and it felt pretty good actually. But during the run, my legs felt fresh. I felt like I could push myself. Probably that's the reason why I needed last week. I basically took the week off last week because I felt my body was literally crashing. And probably this is just due to the fact of me increasing the volume of sessions per week, to be honest. Now, the thing is, when you're in zone 2, I'm basically training my body to utilize fat instead of burning using my entire energy. And that's the game changer or major key to endurance training, being able to have your body kind of oscillate between using fat as a way of fueling the performance, but also having the energy to push hard when it's required to push. It doesn't look like much is going on, but this is more of me taking a week of, okay, let's strategically build a foundation or engine where all the other workouts, my tempo runs, my hill runs, and my interval sessions will be a quantum leap forward in my performance rather than a back step where I have to take a couple of days of recovery to get back from such a high intensity training session or high intensity training session. Now, over the course of the entire week, I'll be a total of 30 miles or so running, and I think 2 to 3 miles of swimming this week. Now, since I'm relatively new to the swimming world, I'll be using swimming aids. So swimming aids to help me maintain my technique in the pool. Now, regards to zone 2 while swimming, I'll be using aids, so using the pool buoy and the paddles to maintain a smooth rhythm whilst I am swimming, and also making sure the body stays in an aerobic base all throughout the entire session, to be honest. Now, I'm yet to discover what zone 2 training is this swim, because when I hop into the pool, I'm like wall to wall, like, come on, let's get this thing done. But using the swimming aids should actually improve my performance in the pool whilst maintaining aerobic zone 2 base throughout the entire session. Just build that nice aerobic base before the real training starts, which starts first week of July. That's when we start the real training. But yeah, aside from that, this week work-wise is going to be pretty good. I mean, started to get my summer schedule in place. Client-wise, training-wise, also because the kids will be on holiday too as well. Lots of activities, barbecues, the whole line. I cracked open the barbecue the other day. This year I'm going to throw some really good barbecue parties here and there. But no, we are getting to a nice, comfortable place where everything's clicking. And when everything clicks on those cylinders, it's a given. Like you're going to achieve what you want to achieve. But sometimes you might not achieve what you want to achieve. Sometimes it might not work out, and that's the thing. That I'm doing all the work, but why haven't I got? Well, sometimes it may take a little bit longer. And that's the matter of fact. Majority of the case, we can say, well, but no, you haven't done 100 days of this shit. You haven't done 90 days back to back. That's the question.